Hello, y'all. Welcome to the Tim Talks YouTube channel. My name is Tim Choi, and in this episode, I want to talk about my top picks for the NBA MVP race for 2020-2021 NBA season. And first off, I want to start off with this season. Definitely one of the most unique seasons of all of NBA history. As you guys already know, we're going through a global pandemic, and it's definitely taken an effect with major sports such as basketball. Henceforth, why the NBA season started December 22nd, and the NBA season is still young, but there has been some postponement of games because of contact tracing or even positive tests for COVID. Some players had to sit out, and there was definitely a lot of worry to me as a fan that the NBA season would have been shut down, but thankfully the NBA is still persisting. The NBA has gotten a lot more strict with their policy with COVID protocol. And did you guys know since January 27th, there has been zero positive tests for COVID, which is amazing. Hopefully with this influx of all these new COVID vaccinations that players are taking and this country is taking, it will drive down the cases and we'll be able to finish off the NBA season. But without further ado, let me tell you my top 3 picks for the NBA MVP race. LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers, Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets, and Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a tight 3-man race, but I feel like these guys are the front runners of the NBA MVP.
The cream of the crop! Nobody does it better.
You got LeBron James, my favorite player, and I'm a little biased. I think he's a clear-cut favorite for the NBA MVP, and he's in year 18. Year 18 of his NBA career, and he's playing even better than all of his other years. If you compare his year 8 compared to his year 18, he's definitely a lot smarter. He's definitely a lot more mature. He knows when to pick his spots. This is the most polished LeBron James that we have ever seen in his career. And the dude is just a freak of nature. I mean, the NBA prime years in NBA player's career is from 26 to 34. The man is 36 and he's still outplaying these youngsters, which can only go to show his discipline for wanting to be the best ever in NBA history. And he's definitely in pursuit of that. He's definitely in that contention. But I feel like this might be his year to win his 5th MVP. But he also has some challengers with him. He's got Joel Embiid and he's got Nikola Jokic. And I feel like these two players are the best big men in today's NBA league. You got two men. You got Joel Embiid, who is a second coming of Hakeem Olajuwon. His post moves are insane. The way he moves, his game has definitely taken a leap forward. He was known early in his career as a jokester, as the player who was tweeting Rihanna. You guys remember that. And he would be eating junk food and all of that nature. But I feel like with this offseason hiring of Doc Rivers as new head coach, and he's starting to realize, like, hey, I got to get my act together. If I want to be an NBA elite, if I want to capture an NBA championship, I've got to start taking this a lot more seriously. And you're seeing it before our very eyes. On the NBA court, he's putting it all out there, and he's putting up phenomenal numbers. And he's leading the 76ers high in the Eastern Conference standings. And then you got Nikola Jokic, who is a beast, by the way. I mean, he was known as Fat Jokic, but he was still an amazing player right off the gate. And his court vision for a big man is like no other. I mean, the way that he can see the court, his court vision is insane. Better than a lot of point guards in today's league, which is crazy. And just the way that he can commandeer his teammates, he can control the pace. I mean, he's Mr. Triple-Double along with Luka and LeBron. He's right up there with Mr. Triple-Double. And I was thinking about this other day. If LeBron James played in the 80s and 90s, I personally think that LeBron James would be a power forward center. His game would be very similar to how Nikola Jokic plays today, with a little bit more athleticism, but that's just how I feel. Like, Nikola Jokic is the center's version for LeBron James. And that's high praises because I consider LeBron one of the GOATs. But, yeah, those are my picks. Let me know what you all think. And if you guys enjoyed this episode and enjoyed my content, I would greatly appreciate it if you can subscribe below, press the notification bell. And until next time, I love y'all and peace.